Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Danielle Warren. I'm excited that you're watching this video because if you are, it means that you are going to Magic Kingdom sometime soon and just want to have help navigating getting from the parking lot to Magic Kingdom. It is a little bit different of a situation than it is in any of the other parks because first you park in the parking lot, you walk all the way through the parking lot to get to the Ticket and Transportation Center. From the Ticket and Transportation Center, then you have to either ride the monorail or a ferry over to Magic Kingdom, where you can actually get to the park entrance. The only transportation that will actually take you to the Magic Kingdom gate without having to go to the Ticket and Transportation Center is the minivans, which you can get through Lyft or through Disney Transportation, the buses. Or if you have if you're staying in a monorail hotel and you can just take a monorail from your hotel straight to the park. The other options if you are staying in a hotel that is in the Magic Kingdom area is there is a walkway from the Contemporary to the Magic Kingdom. There's also a walkway from the Grand Floridian to the Magic Kingdom. And there's also ferries that go from each of those resorts, not the Contemporary, but there's a ferry that goes from the Polynesian to Magic Kingdom and from the Grand Floridian to Magic Kingdom. If you're not staying at a Magic Kingdom Resort Hotel, then this is for you. And if you're driving, so if you're taking your own car, or even if you're taking an Uber, some other ride share service where you're actually going to be going to the Ticket and Transportation Center first, and then you're going to have to take the ferry or a monorail over. There's two different monorails that you can take. There is the resort monorail, which actually stops at all of the resorts before going over to Magic Kingdom. So that's not always the fastest one to take. The best one is just to take the regular express monorail straight over to Magic Kingdom. But sometimes that one's down and you have to take the resort monorail. The ferry is usually the slower option, but sometimes it's crazy. Sometimes it ends up being quick depending on how long you have to wait for people to load and to get over there. It is a very peaceful ride though. I do love the ferry for just the view of slowly approaching Magic Kingdom. It makes for some pretty pictures as well as just a nice leisurely ride over there. So, but this particular video, I'm just gonna be walking with you from the parking lot over to the Transportation and Ticket Center, and then from there we'll take either the ferry or the monorail over to Magic Kingdom. If this is helpful for you, I would love for you to like this video, and if you love all things travel, love theme parks, hotel reviews, and resort tours, then I would love for you to subscribe to my channel for lots more videos like this. Let's go on over to Magic Kingdom. Okay, the first thing I decided to do was save my vehicle location. So it's a really cool thing if you just open up the Disney app when you're in the parking lot, it will actually save your location so you know where your car is, and then when you have to find your car, it's not hard to find it. That's a really great thing. It sucks to not be able to find your car in a huge, ginormous parking lot. So we're gonna go over here. We can actually get the tram or we can walk. I'm gonna see how far back we are. I might take the tram if it's not too long of a wait.
Guys, we're going to ask for no further boarding unless you're in the process. Go ahead and finish up. There's another train right behind me. You're going to take my place. No further boarding on this tram, please. Also, aboard this tram is subject to sudden stops and acceleration. Okay. So hold on to small children and no silence to be done anything while we're letting go.
All right, we just missed the tram. He was saying no further boarding because there's another tram behind it, so I was like, I'll just walk. I'm starting my day late, so I can handle having some extra steps this morning. It would have been faster to take the tram because the other tram just got up here as I'm walking up. But this is a good way to show you a little bit more of what it's like if you walk. And then here we're gonna go through security. It's also where you can get tickets. Once inside, we'll be able to either hop on the monorail or get on one of the ferries. But I'm gonna get my stuff ready for security. Looks like a boat is just about to come up, so they'll be loading soon. We're gonna do the ferry. And there's a first look at the castle.
There will be parades at 3 o'clock, and fireworks will be at 9:20. Park closes at 11, so please be down to the docks by 12, because that's when the last boat leaves. Bring Cinderella with you if you can.
The only thing about taking the ferry versus the monorail, besides that it's a little slower a lot of times, is that it's not air conditioned, it's open air. So keep that in mind. When you're leaving Magic Kingdom, you will be able to see lots of signs helping to guide you to whichever mode of transportation you need to get to in order to get to your resort or the parking lot. If you go towards the right when you're leaving, you're gonna see the monorails, and there's usually a line near the end of the day, but if you're leaving early, it's usually not really hard to get on the monorail. If you go straight, you're going to go to the ferry and the ferries that go to the other resort hotels. And if you go towards the left, you're going to go closer to the bus area where the buses drop and pick people up. I chose to go to the ferry again to get over to the parking lot. I don't know why I always go towards the ferry. I do love the monorail so much, but I do like the views on the ferry, and when it's not really crowded, it is actually very pleasant. It's just a really nice ride, and because I got to the park late and left early, it really wasn't chaotic. Now, I don't generally prefer to do the ferry when it's crazy or when I'm leaving and it's the end of the night after the fireworks when everybody else is leaving the park. I generally try to avoid the crowds as much as possible, so I'll leave as late as I can. Transportation will stop an hour after park close, so you just want to make sure that you get there before the transportation stops running. But because I was leaving early, I actually enjoyed a really peaceful ferry ride back to the Ticket and Transportation Center, and then I walked back to my car. There is a Joffrey's here, so if you want a coffee on your way to the Magic Kingdom or when you're leaving, you can grab a coffee. Here's the monorails. This is the resort monorail, and then the Magic Kingdom monorail is over here. And this is the way to the parking lot. It's villains or heroes. I'm pretty sure I am a villain. I am Scar, so I know I'm a villain. Oh, I could have got a tram. I don't know what I was thinking. I guess I'm walking. A little extra exercise will be good for me. When you get close to the parking lot, it asks you if you want the car locator to pull up, and it reminds you where you were. That's super helpful. Thank you all so much for stopping by today. Thanks for going to Magic Kingdom with me and seeing what it's like parking and going to the Transportation and Ticket Center and then over to Magic Kingdom. I hope it was helpful if you're going to Disney anytime soon and we're trying to figure out what the situation's like if you're driving and parking. Hope this was helpful. If you found it informative or enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. That would mean so much to me, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thanks again so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.